And now, the starting lineup for your home town. A 6 foot.
Did you say we're on?
No.
Welcome back here to Gibson Southern High School as you're listening to 89.1 The Bash and Gibson Southern Titans basketball. Pocket Athletic Conference affair here this evening as the Tecumseh Braves come to town. And Tecumseh in their royal blue uniforms while the Gibson Southern Titans are in their home white uniforms. And real quick here, Jason, I'm going to go ahead and run down just briefly again in case they're just joining us. Let's go ahead with the starting lineups again briefly for our listeners.
No problem, Bob. For the Tecumseh Braves, starting at guard, Oxley. At guard, Molinette. At forward, Arnold. At forward, Brucken. And at center, Jagalewski. And for your Gibson Southern Titans, starting at guard, Andrew Smith. At guard, Aiden Neal. At forward, Dawson Witt. At forward, Adam May. And at center, Coach, it's Avery Gick.
All right, so we're getting ready here for tip-off. Both ball clubs have been announced. We had an excellent rendition by the Gibson Southern Pet Band for the national anthem. I tell you what, they do a fabulous job every night that we're here to hear them.
They really do, and I know we're biased to the brass section, but the brass is always very impressive, and they've got one trumpet over there, and she is always on point. Big time.
Gotta like that. So, ball is up in the air. Witt tips it over into the hands of Adam May, and Gibson Southern will have the basketball first here as we're underway in this Pocket Athletic Conference affair. Andrew Smith with the basketball out top. It looks like a man-to-man defense for Tecumseh. They're going to do a little switching man-to-man, so it's a matchup with Aiden Neal now top the key. Goes left wing to Smith. Back out to Neal. Thought about that three ball. Gave it a little pump fake. Going to work the offense some more here. Backs it out near the jump circle. He's guarded there by Arnold. Neal still with it. Goes to the right side of the floor. Hands it off to Dawson Witt. Witt now. Left side of the floor. Picks up his dribble. Goes cross court back over here right in front of us to Aiden Neal. Neal picks up his dribble after one bounce. Gets it down to Adam May in the right baseline. May tried to get it inside to the mid post. It's stolen away. Turnover. And it'll be Tecumseh ball. Molinette with it. Now gives it into the hands of Oxley. Back to Molinette. They go right wing. Now they're just swinging around the perimeter. Looks like a 2-3 zone here for the Gibson Southern Titans to open up the ball game here tonight. As with it is Molinette. Kicks it to the left side. Left-hander puts up the three-pointer, and that's Oxley with the three-point bucket. So 3-0. Tecumseh on top. Gibson Southern with the basketball on the right wing. In the hands of Neal. He gets it down low to May. May spins baseline. Gets it to Gick. Gick into the paint now. Kicks it out to Neal. To May. Down low to Gick. Gick up off glass and good. Nice ball movement right there by the Gibson Southern Titans. 3-2. Tecumseh on top with the basketball. Bruckens with it. Now they swing it around the perimeter here. Left wing into the hands of Oxley. To Molinette. Jagalewski gets a touch there in that possession. Long three-pointer up here by Arnold. Straight on, and it's good. What was that, a 23-footer right there?
Yeah, that was long range.
So 2 3 balls here in the early going for Tecumseh, and it's 6-2. The Braves on top. Titans with the basketball. Andrew Smith with it. Out near the volleyball spike line. In between the volleyball spike line and the half court. Dribbling from the right side of the court to the left side. Picks up his dribble now. May has it on the right wing. May gives it to Neal. Neal left side of the floor now to right side of the floor to Dawson Witt. Back to Neal. Neal ball fake. Down to the baseline. Dribbles back out. Gives it to Andrew Smith. Right wing to Adam May. Three-pointer. No good. And the ball goes out of bounds, and they're going to say it went off of Tecumseh. It'll be Gibson Southern basketball.
Gibson Southern doing a very good job in the offensive end in the early going of being patient and good ball movement. Just got to get that high percentage look.
So Adam May to trigger the ball in bounds, and it's going to go out of bounds off of Tecumseh. As I really don't like that pass unless there's absolutely nobody in the way.
Well, there's very little margin for error there. You've got such a bad angle to get the completion.
Throwing it in from one side of the backboard and trying to get it into the opposite corner. That's rough. Gick with the ball out top now gives it to Andrew Smith, left side of the floor. Still the matchup zone here. Three-pointer, Neal, off the iron, no good. Down with the rebound is Brucken. Gets it off into the hands of Molinette. Down quickly to the baseline. Now they're going to get it out top into the hands of Oxley. Oxley swings it back to the left wing. Couple left-handers on this ball club, it looks like, for Tecumseh. So Oxley with it now, picks up his dribble, gets it out top into the hands of Brucken. Brucken goes right wing to Molinette. Out top to Oxley. To Molinette, three-pointer, off the iron, no good. Rebound comes down into the hands of Tecumseh and Arnold. Now Arnold gets it back, puts up the three ball, and it's good. And they've scored on 3 possessions, 3 balls, and it's 9-2.
Well, and that one stung even more, right, Coach, because it was a second-chance opportunity because you didn't clean the glass and get the defensive rebound.
Most definitely. You've got to clean that glass. Somebody's got to be a Windex player. So right now, Dawson Witt with the basketball out top. Gets it to Gick in the paint, down low to Smith. Smith puts it up and good. Little reverse layup from the baseline there for Andrew Smith, and it's 9-4. Now we're going a little half-court trap here. As Avery Gick knocks it away, Adam May gets the steal. Here comes Aiden Neal, right side of the floor to May. May to the right elbow, picks up his dribble, kicks it back out to Dawson Witt. Witt is going to reset the offense here. As Dawson to the left side, stops, kicks it over to Neal, to Andrew Smith. Down the paint, up and good. 9-6. Titans pecking their way back into this ball game here. First quarter action, 3:35 to go in the first quarter. Tecumseh gets past the half-court trap. Now swinging around the perimeter against the 2-3 zone. Molinette with it down left baseline, kicks it out top into the hands of Oxley. Oxley back to Molinette, and he's going to pull it out. They're going to reset the offense here, trying to find that seam or get themselves an open three-pointer again. That's all they've made so far tonight, folks. 3-pointers. Now another three-pointer is good for Logan Arnold. That's their 4th three-pointer here in the ball game. And a quick timeout here by Gibson Southern. 12-6. Tecumseh on top as you're listening to 89.1 The Bash.
Welcome, Titan basketball fans. United Fidelity Bank looks forward to another great basketball season and to serving the South Gibson community. As part of our commitment to you, Darla Barton and her friendly staff are available to assist you with all of your personal and commercial banking needs. Visit our banking center located at 810 East Locust Street in Fort Branch to learn about the exciting products and services we have to offer, including online banking and bill pay, mobile banking, text alerts, and free ATM transactions. United Fidelity Bank, big enough to help you, but small enough to know you. Go Titans.
Welcome back here to Gibson Southern High School. 3 minutes, 5 seconds remaining in the first quarter of play. 12-6. Tecumseh on top of Gibson Southern in this Pocket Athletic Conference affair. I'm Bob Bowser, alongside me Jason White. Paul Wilcoxon back in the studios at Wabash Valley College, keeping us on air if you're listening. Pleasure to Titans basketball. Andrew Smith brings it across the timeline for the Titans after the timeout. Cross court to Aiden Neal on the left side of the floor, far side. Now to Witt, top of the key. Swings it over left side to May, inside to Smith, up and good. And Andrew Smith may get that new high score for this season.
Yeah, he's got 6 here in the first quarter. We talked about in the pregame, like to see dribble drive from him. We've got 2 of those and a backdoor cut, and he's got 6 points.
So still the zone here. Matter of fact, it looks like it's man-to-man. They're just playing a loose man-to-man. They've changed it over since all they've made 3-pointers so far for Tecumseh. Ball stolen away by May on a cross-court pass. Coast to coast, layup up, and they're going to say no go. Man, in the NBA, that would have counted.
Yes, it would have, with a huge continuation. That personal foul is going to be on Gavin Oxley, his first, the team's first.
Especially at home.
Yeah, at home. You want
on
that.
The road, no, that would have been waived off.
That's right.
Taylor Linsnich comes into the ball game. Adam May will get a break. 12-8. Tecumseh on top. Gibson Southern with the basketball. Gick has it now to the left side to Andrew Smith. Smith now to Linsnich. Sporting the white bandana here tonight. Or the headband. Andrew Smith now with the basketball. Looks like 2-3 zone for Tecumseh. Stayed in it after the inbound. To Gick. Gick up off glass and good. And they're just really getting after that soft spot right in the zone.
They really are. And the basket was nice by Gick, but the catch was even greater because that was a tough catch.
So Jagalewski swings it around the perimeter now into the hands of Oxley. Oxley on the right wing out top. They go now left wing and get that into the hands of number 22. Going to have to get his name down here. So number 22 is Dustin DuPont. So Tecumseh with the basketball into the hands of Arnold. Arnold has been a killer from the top of the key with a couple three balls. Now down low they have it, and a foul is called. No, they can't call that because he had come down, otherwise it's traveling. Oh, he did call that. How do you call that?
Foul's going to be on Taylor Linsnich. It's going to be his first, the team's first. 1:18 to go in the first quarter. They're getting together and discussing it. So I want to hear you take it back now. The crew did a good job here.
Yeah, the off official, the far sideline official, comes in and says, no. What happened is he had gone up, and he had barely come down and quickly rebounded on his balls of his feet and put the ball up and in. But the first free throw is up and good for Woody Brucken. He almost got an opportunity in an old-fashioned three-point play. Good communication by this crew to get that correct. I got to give them kudos so far. Does that buy me a chance to get after them later?
No, I mean, you always give kudos when they agree with you. It's when they don't agree with you when it's on.
Now a little three-quarter trap here by Tecumseh. As the second free throw was good, turnover here by the Titans. Tecumseh with the basketball. Bringing it across the half line is Oxley. Goes right wing to DuPont. Now out top into the hands of Arnold. Arnold drives to the mid-post, kicks it out. Three-point shot is up and good by Josh Jagalewski. And who on this ball club can't shoot three-pointers?
When I saw number 33 in the corner cut it loose, I knew it wasn't going to be good.
Yeah, that's true. Now they almost got that three-quarter trap to get another turnover, but Andrew Smith kicks it back out to Gick. Left side of the floor, now the right side.
Got to get Aiden Neal involved here. He's got an itchy trigger finger. He's just looking for that opening.
Linsnich goes from the right side to the left side to Aiden Neal on the left wing. Back out to Andrew Smith, down to 22 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Whip down the paint. Shot is up, no good, but he's fouled. And Dawson Witt's going to go to the free throw line for two shots.
Foul's going to be on Josh Jagalewski. It's his first, the team's second. Bob, we got a special shout-out to a couple listeners tonight. John Hagan and Nancy Toy in Evansville couldn't be here tonight, but we're thrilled to have them on 89.1 The Bash listening to Gibson Southern Titans basketball. It's John Hagan, Nancy Toy. Thanks for listening tonight.
All right, outstanding. Always good to know that we have listeners. Checking in for Tecumseh will be Molinette. Getting a break will be Oxley. As the first free throw was up, it was no good. But Dawson Witt will have an opportunity at one more.
Tecumseh 5 field goals, all of them threes.
Second free throw was in and out for Dawson Witt. Down to 15 seconds as Tecumseh gets the rebound. 17-10. It's a 7-point lead for Tecumseh, and they have the basketball. And a foul called against the Titans.
Foul's going to be on Dawson Witt. It's going to be his first, team second. Down to 6.9 seconds to go.
So the ball out of bounds on the far sideline here, right in front of the cheerleaders for Tecumseh. DuPont tries to trigger it in. Neal hustling for it. Ball loose. It's going to go out of bounds.
Hey.
And that'll... Oh! I guess he decided, I didn't call the foul, so therefore it'll be...
I don't know. Aiden Neal getting the floor burn award. He laid all out for that basketball, and I could have sworn that went off Tecumseh.
Now the half-court shot is up. It's no good. That's going to end the first quarter of play here from Gibson Southern High School. 17-10, the Tecumseh Braves on top of the Gibson Southern Titans. As you're listening to Titans basketball on 89.1, The Bash.
This Gibson Southern sports broadcast is proudly supported in part by Ours Cafe and Catering of Fort Branch. Ours is locally owned and operated. They're located at 104 North Main Street with a full menu of homemade food. They also provide catering services for events large or small in size. Their phone number is 812-615-0039. They're on Facebook under Ours Cafe and Catering Company. The restaurant is open Tuesday through Sunday. The Gibson Southern Athletic Boosters proudly support all Titan athletes and sports teams and support this broadcast of Gibson Southern Titan Sports. More information on the Titan Boosters is available online at the Gibson Southern High School website. Then just look for the booster logo. Good luck, Lady Titan and Titan basketball teams from the Gibson Southern Athletic Boosters, proud supporters of this broadcast.
Welcome back here to Gibson Southern High School. Quarter number 2 getting ready to get underway. It'll be Tecumseh basketball on the floor starting out here for the Titans. It'll be Taylor Linsnich Caden Hurlis now into the ball game. Aiden Neal, Dawson Witt, and Adam May. For Tecumseh, you have out there Arnold and Molinet, along with Jagalewski, DuPont. Ball loose on the floor, stolen away by Hurlis. Hurlis up ahead to Neal. Neal down to the baseline, spins, kicks it out to Hurlis, to Witt. Witt, three-pointer. Bingo! Nothing but the bottom of the net there for Dawson Witt. Just like that, it's a 4-point ball game, 17-13. Tecumseh on top, and they have the basketball. Molinet with it, now swings it around the perimeter. Good, quick, crisp ball movement here by Tecumseh. Keeping on your heels here as the Titans now into that man-to-man defense. 3-point shot is up by DuPont, no good. Dawson Witt rips down the rebound. He's going to bring it up quickly, gives it down to Neal, now back to Witt on the left wing. Top of the key to Adam May, to Hurlis, now to Linsnich. Thought about that three ball, decided against it, and Hurlis is going to back it out. Nobody's guarding you, big fella. So now Hurlis gives it to Linsnich on the right wing. Getting a little movement, find that heart of the zone defense and keep poking at it. They've been doing that during that first quarter and had good success with it. 6:45 to go here in the second quarter. 17-13, Tecumseh on top. Gibson Southern with the basketball. As we have Pocket Athletic Conference action coming to you live here from Gibson Southern High School on this Friday night. Ball inside to May with the layup is good. Assist goes to Taylor Linsnich.
There's that opening again, that little soft spot. Extended that zone out of the three-point perimeter. Leaves some nice openings for quick cuts to the bucket, and the Titans took advantage of it again.
Molinet with the basketball, gets a double screen off the right wing, down the paint, loses the ball, and it's going to go in the hands of Hurlis. Hurlis up quickly into the hands of Dawson Witt. He goes down the paint, gives it to Neal. Neal up. Oh, missed the shot off the glass. Going to go the other way with it here. Under 6 minutes to go in the second quarter. Ball stolen away by Neal. And then he tried to give it. Oh, man, I tell you what, he come down hard on that left elbow.
Yeah, he got hammered. High energy in the first half from Aiden Neal with the steal. Ends up drawing the personal on Steve Molinet. His first, team's third. We're down to 5:54 to go here in the first half.
Well, Oxley checks back in for DuPont. That means the starting lineup back out there for Tecumseh with Oxley, Molinet, Arnold, Jagalewski, and Brucken. Still Hurlis, Linsnich, May, Neal, and Witt for the Titans. Neal with it now on the left wing, gives it to Witt. 3-point shot is up, off no good. Fighting for the rebound is Adam May, and it's going to be a jump ball.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Fellas, the whistle's blown. Let go of the basketball. Let's go. And the alternate possession arrow is going to go to the Gibson Southern Titans. Coach Runyon looking at his out-of-bounds play card. Gets it in to May. May now will trigger the ball inbounds on the baseline to Neal on the left wing. Neal dribbling out near the volleyball spike line. Gets it over right wing into the hands of May. Left side of the floor now to Linsnich inside to May, and May just got the old NBA hammer job.
Another great cut to the basket there by May. He's going to get back to the free throw line. That personal foul is going to be on Jagalewski. It's going to be his second, team's fourth. 5:29 to go here in the first half.
Well, Jason, I think Jagalewski might have twinked an ankle right there just a little bit.
Yeah, he stepped on his teammate's foot, came right down on it, rolled the ankle a little bit.
And with those two fouls, he's going to come off to the sideline. And if I was him, I'd get up and walk down there between the bleachers and go like you're going back to the locker room. Get some walking in to keep that loose. As Adam May buries both free throws. Hey, guess what? We're tied 17-17 with 5:28 to go here in the first half.
7-0 run to kick off this second quarter for the Titans.
Oxley with the basketball now. Goes and gives it off to Molinet. Backdoor cut, pretty pass, and layup there for Woody Brucken. So 19-17. Tecumseh on top by 2. Gibson Southern with the basketball. Linsnich gives it off right wing to Aiden Neal. Neal going to be double-teamed, but dribbles out of it. Gets it to Hurlis. Left wing to Adam May. To Linsnich on the left baseline, out top to Hurlis. Neal, right side of the floor now, with the basketball. Gives it over to Witt on the left side, standing in the Gibson Southern. Now May with it. Cross court to Neal. 3-point shot is up. It's off no good. But Neal gets his own rebound. Witt with a long three-pointer, no good. Adam May was fighting for it, and Tecumseh comes down with the board with Oxley. And then Oxley's going to be fouled in the front court by Gibson Southern.
Foul's going to be on Aiden Neal. It's going to be his first, team's third, 4:26 to go here in the first half.
Andrew Smith going to check back in here for the Titans, and he'll give Dawson Witt a break. So throwing it in right in front of the Gibson Southern bench is going to be Arnold. He'll throw it into the backcourt to Oxley. Oxley across the timeline goes over to the right wing. Thought about handing it off, but did not. Now inside it goes into the hands of Brucken. Brucken spins up and good off the glass. Back to a 4-point lead, 21-17. Rapidly approaching the halfway point of this second quarter. Andrew Smith with it. Now to Hurlis on the right side of the floor. Hurlis backs it out, picks up his dribble, gives it over to Lisnich on the right side of the floor. Lisnich into the heart, kicks it out to Smith, to May. May has the ball tipped. It goes out of bounds. Active hands there on defense by Tecumseh.
Been a lid on it the last couple trips for Gibson Southern, but they've been getting those nice high percentage looks. You can't ask for much more than that. You just got to hope eventually a little more shots are going to start to fall.
Well, DuPont checks back in for Molinette for Tecumseh with 3 minutes, 45 seconds to go here in the second quarter. 21-17. Titans find themselves down by 4. They had fought to tie it up at 17. Now it's a quick 4-0 run for Tecumseh, but Titans have the basketball. Hurlis on the right side, dribbles all the way back out top. Took it literally from the baseline, dribbled out top here, getting the offense to move. Neal with it now, right side of the floor, gives it over to Andrew Smith, top of the key. Smith, right wing to Lisnich. I don't know if I've ever seen Taylor take a shot out there, but Adam May will pull the trigger off the back of the iron, no good. That was another deep three ball from the left side. So Tecumseh with that rebound, now they're into the front court in the hands of DuPont. Top of the key, it goes to number 32 that's into the ball game, Andrew Tettleton. Inside, they get the ball to Brucken, and Brucken puts it up over the rim and good. 23-17. Titans down here by 6 points. Hurlis kicks it out to Smith, down to Lisnich. Lisnich into the paint, back out to Smith. To Aiden Neal, three-pointer, bingo. Is that going to be the one?
There it is.
Will that get the pump primed to take over and show us some prime time, baby?
Silky smooth. He's a lot more comfortable wing to wing on the perimeter, I think. Just looks more comfortable there than those he took from the corner.
I would tend to agree with you, and I'm hoping right there that's a confidence builder that just takes off. As Oxley drives in, kicks it out into the hands of Brucken. Brucken three-pointers off no good as he hesitated. Probably if he had just shot it, would have had a better chance, but he hesitated and still put it up. And now the ball stolen away by Tecumseh. Tettleton ended up picking up the loose ball. And now DuPont will walk it up across the timeline with 1:45 to go here in the first half. Backdoor pass goes out of bounds off the hands of Brucken. It'll be a turnover for Tecumseh. Titans basketball is checking in will be Dawson Witt and Avery Gick. May and Lipsnitz will get a break here for the Titans.
Number 12, Dawson Witt. Number 23.
Tettleton also checked back out. So right now it'll be Gibson Southern basketball as Andrew Smith brings it up the middle of the court, across the timeline. Moves over to the left side of the floor here. Trying to get that matchup zone to move. Gick, top of the key, goes right side to Witt. Now to Aiden Neal. Aiden Neal gives it off to Andrew Smith. To Hurlis. Three-point shot is up, off no good. The three-point ball game. Tecumseh with the ball. Three ball up is off no good, but a second chance opportunity. Tecumseh. Last time that happened, they made him pay for it. Now Brucken with it. Kicks it down to the right baseline. Out top to Oxley. Oxley guarded by Neal. Oxley down low to Brucken. Brucken reverse layup good, and they made him pay again, Jason.
Brucken's got 8 1/4 now, 10 in the game.
48 seconds to go here in the first half. Hurlis with it on the right wing. Kicks it out top to Aiden Neal. Neal with the ball fake, back to Gick on the right wing. Now to Andrew Smith, top of the key. Smith to Hurlis on the right wing. Reverse the basketball, fellas. Make the defense move side to side. Then strike it in the heart. But Neal, three-point shot was up, no good. It goes out of bounds. They're going to say that it went off of the Titans. It'll be Tecumseh basketball.
Really important the Titans get a stop here. You don't want them to be able, after this quality scoring quarter for the Titans, for them to let them extend the lead back up to 7 again or more.
22 seconds remaining here in the first half. Make sure you stick around with us for the United Fidelity Bank halftime show. As out top with it is Oxley. Oxley gives it off now into the hands of Arnold. Down to the baseline. Back out top to Arnold. He'll swing it over to DuPont. Down to 4 seconds. Ball tipped away. And that's going to end the first half of play. It's the Tecumseh Braves 25. The Gibson Southern Titans 20. We are at halftime. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll get into the United Fidelity Bank halftime show as you're listening to 89.1 Wabash.
Welcome, Titan basketball fans. United Fidelity Bank looks forward to another great basketball season and to serving the South Gibson community. As part of our commitment to you, Darla Barton and her friendly staff are available to assist you with all of your personal and commercial banking needs. Visit our banking center located at 810 East Locust Street in Fort Branch to learn about the exciting products and services we have to offer, including online banking and bill pay, mobile banking, text alerts, and free ATM transactions. United Fidelity Bank, big enough to help you, but small enough to know you. Go Titans.
Looking for a career in the entertainment business? A career that allows you to work with the people behind the scenes to take a creative idea and turn it into a successful project that allows you the chance to use traditional and new digital media formats? Check out the all-new Entertainment Business Certificate program at Wabash Valley College. Become a professional sales associate, broadcast marketing consultant, a digital media manager, or more. Find out more about the new Entertainment Business Certificate option at WVC today. Log on to www.iecc.edu or call 618-262-8641.
Because I'm getting old.
This Gibson Southern Sports broadcast is proudly supported in part by Ours Cafe and Catering of Fort Branch. Ours is locally owned and operated. They're located at 104 North Main Street with a full menu of homemade food. They also provide catering services for events large or small in size. Their phone number is 812-615-0039. They're on Facebook under Ours Cafe and Catering Company. The restaurant is open Tuesday through Sunday. The Gibson Southern Athletic Boosters proudly support all Titan athletes and sports teams and support this broadcast of Gibson Southern Titan Sports. More information on the Titan Boosters is available online at the Gibson Southern High School website. Then just look for the booster logo. Good luck, Lady Titan and Titan basketball teams from the Gibson Southern Athletic Boosters, proud supporters of this broadcast.
Welcome back here to Gibson Southern High School. We are in the United Fidelity Bank halftime show. 25-20 is our halftime score. The Tecumseh Braves on top of the Gibson Southern Titans. I'm Bob Bowser. Alongside me, Jason White. Hank is with us here. Welcome, Hank, as he's back at Wabash Valley College, keeping us on air if you're listening. Pleasure. And right now, Jason, if you would please, let's go ahead with a scoring rundown from the first half of play.
No problem, Bob. For the Tecumseh Braves leading the way in the first half, Woody Brucken had 10 points, 8 of those coming in the second quarter on 4 field goals. He was also 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Logan Arnold, 3 long-range threes in that first quarter for 9 first-half points. Gavin Oxley, he also added a 3-ball for 3 first-half points. And Josh Jagalewski, he had a 3-pointer in the first quarter for 3 first-half points. As a team, those 5 field goals from beyond the 3-point arc for Tecumseh, and they were 2 of 2 from the free throw line. And for your Gibson Southern Titans leading the way in the first half, Andrew Smith, 3 first-quarter buckets for 6 first-half points. Aiden Neal, second quarter 3-ball for 3 first-half points. Dawson Witt, 3 points on a second-quarter 3-ball. Adam May had a bucket and was 2 of 2 from the free throw line for 4 first-half points. And Avery Gick, 2 first-quarter field goals for 4 first-half points. As a team, 2 field goals from beyond the 3-point arc, 1 by Neal, 1 by Witt. And they were 2 of 4 from the free throw line, where they trailed Tecumseh here at halftime, Bob, 25-20.
Well, Jason, thank you very much there for that scoring rundown. As we look back on this first half of play, Titans trail 25-20, but let's go right back into that first quarter. And, boy, in the first 4 minutes of the ball game, it seemed like, if I'm not mistaken, Tecumseh had 4 3-point buckets, just bang, 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 bang. I think it was 4 out of 5 possessions, and they had a 12-6 lead early in this ball game behind 3-point shooting.
Yeah, they had a total of 5 3-balls in the first quarter, didn't score a single 2-point field goal, and they were also 2 of 2 from the free throw line. So obviously red-hot shooting for Tecumseh in that first half, and so far that lead has held up.
Well, and for the Gibson Southern Titans, they were able to make the comeback. They were down 17 to, I don't even know what the score was necessarily, 17 to something.
17-10 at the end of the first quarter.
You're right, 17-10. And they found it by attacking the heart of that matchup zone that Tecumseh's playing. And literally, we're talking that 5 to 8 foot shot right there in the paint, and they got themselves even some layups out of the deal.
Yeah, they did. It's good to see them find other new and improved ways to score on the offensive end. They certainly did that in the first half. I always tend to try to be a glasses half full kind of guy, and the bottom line is you're only down 5 here at halftime, and your leading scorer, Dawson Witt, he only has 3 points in the first half. So you think he gets back up closer to what his per half scoring average would be, and along with the other great things they're doing offensively right now, and you got to think Gibson Southern's got a chance to win this thing in the second half.
Well, and right now with the, we had talked in the pregame, and one of the guys that you mentioned, Andrew Smith, that if he gave some added scoring support along with Aiden Neal, Andrew Smith on that first half got several of those buckets right there in the heart, and he kept the Titans in it until they could make that run.
Yeah, he made all 3 of those buckets in the paint in the first quarter. He had 6 first-quarter points before he came out for his first break of the night. And then, of course, Neal got in on the action in the second quarter with that 3-ball.
Well, and I'm still searching for who on this Tecumseh ball club can't shoot 3-pointers.
Yeah, the jury's still out on that one because they've got 5 3-balls by 3 different players, and Woody Brucken does most of his work down low, and he was 2 of 2 stroking it from the free throw line. So just great shooting night thus far for Tecumseh Braves, but that's another reason to be optimistic. You saw once Gibson Southern changed out of that 3-point shredding zone they were in and went man-to-man, all of a sudden that 3-point prowess ended abruptly. They didn't get a single 3-pointer in the second quarter of play. So, again, if you're looking at a glass is half full, they can't keep maintaining that rate of consistency percentage-wise from the 3-point arc in the second half, which that also is going to bode well for Gibson Southern.
Well, and the one thing, though, Gibson Southern's going to have to do in this second half is not give up those second-chance opportunities. Every time so far tonight, and I do not have a stat in front of me that says this, but it just really feels like every time that there's been that second-chance opportunity, Tecumseh has made them pay for it.
Yeah, there were 4 second-chance opportunities. They scored on 3 of them, and one of them was a 3-ball. So there's a 7-point swing right there, which is greater than the margin right now. So you got to do a better job on the boards if you want a chance to win this thing.
Well, earlier here tonight in the JV ball game, it was Gibson Southern defeating Tecumseh by the score of 59-44. So another victory for the JV ball club. And, of course, tomorrow, Gibson Southern fans got to be looking forward to the Lady Titans in the regional over at Charlestown. We'll have it all live right here on 89.1 The Bash. And, Jason, if they're playing the Vincennes Lincoln Lady Alice's coming out of the Big 8 Conference, what do you expect to see in this ball game tomorrow between the Lady Titans and the Lady Alice's?
Well, the Lady Alice's, they've got some size on their front line, and that they've got 2 players over 6 foot, 6'1" and 6 foot, and they've got a 3-headed monster on that team. It's going to be tough to handle them as far as their scoring. The scoring is pretty evenly distributed amongst their 3 studs, but I tell you what, I hate to say this, but I think one key is Gibson Southern's going to have to stay out of foul trouble. Rayleigh cannot get in foul trouble. Clem cannot get in foul trouble because they're going to need their bigger bodies to be able to do that work down low without picking up the nonsense ticky-tack fouls. All our years of calling basketball in Illinois, you and I both know, we never know what to expect when it comes tournament time. Is it going to be one of those things where they just let them play like crazy and let all the physicality go? Or it could be the exact opposite. You don't know what you're going to get, especially we're going all the way over to the other border of Indiana. We don't know what we're going to get over there tomorrow night. But I think they've got to stay out of foul trouble. And if Rayleigh can keep playing at the high level she's been at, along with a great supporting cast, it's got a chance to be a good night. And I know one thing that you'll want to talk about is the defense that Macy Foster's been able to play in the sectional. it's going to take a heroic effort to be able to guard the backcourt for Vincent, and they're going to need more of that from Macy Foster.
Well, and you know as well as I do, they played this ball club, this Vincent's ball club, back early in the season, and Macy Foster has come on throughout this season from the beginning to where it's at right now. And really, in her last 3 ball games, the 3 ball games in the sectional, lockdown defense. You put her on somebody, and they're going to be miserable all night long.
Well, and it's like I told you before the Memorial game, you throw out all these regular season matchups. You don't know what's going to happen. And, you know, I'm not saying that the Memorial fan base came in here and thought that they were going to roll to victory in that game over Gibson Southern, but it sort of had that air to it as we were sitting knee-deep right in the middle of hostile territory with the Memorial fans, and you saw that Gibson Southern was able to erase and avenge that regular season loss to Memorial. So those regular season matchups, as you alluded to, they're important, gives you a litmus test, but they're not the above-all, end-all. Gibson Southern is a different club right now heading into this regional.
All right, and, of course, that's tomorrow. The pregame probably around 11:20 a.m. with game time slated for 11:30 a.m., and you'll be able to hear it all live right here on 89.1 The Bash. But right now, back here at Gibson Southern High School in this Pocket Athletic Conference affair between the Gibson Southern Titans and the Tecumseh Braves, it is Tecumseh leading at halftime here, 25-20. It's a 5-point lead for Tecumseh. We still have 16 minutes of basketball to go, but we're going to take a quick break. And when we come back, we'll get you set up for second half action right here on 89.1 The Bash.
The Gibson Southern Athletic Boosters proudly support all Titan athletes and sports teams and support this broadcast of Gibson Southern Titan Sports. More information on the Titan Boosters is available online at the Gibson Southern High School website. Then just look for the booster logo. Good luck, Lady Titan and Titan basketball teams from the Gibson Southern Athletic Boosters, proud supporters of this broadcast.
Looking for a fun and great future in radio or television? Well then, come and check out the radio TV broadcasting program at Wabash Valley College. It is a 2-year degree program for students interested in various aspects of career opportunities in broadcasting and new media. Students will gain valuable hands-on experience by working at the college's radio station 89.1 The Bash and on the college's cable TV station News Channel 15. Wanting to learn more, go to www.iecc.edu or call us at 618-262-8641.
H&R Block, 615 North Walnut in Mount Carmel, is a proud supporter of the Gibson Southern Titans. H&R Block has been preparing taxes since 1955, and no return is too complicated for them. Getting the most back for you starts with getting the most expertise. For bankruptcy, corporations, estates, farms, and lots of other needs. Their phone number is 618-262-5932. That's 618-262-5932. H&R Block, you've come to the right place. Go Titans, from everyone at H&R Block in Mount Carmel. Princeton Ponderosa Steakhouse at 2020 West Broadway in Princeton is a proud sponsor of the Gibson Southern Titans. Ponderosa offers many grilled entrees to enjoy with or without their Keep It Coming fresh buffet. The grilled entrees or buffet are also available for take-home or tailgate parties. Open Sunday and Tuesday through Thursday from 10:30 to 9, and Friday and Saturday from 10:30 to 10, closed on Mondays. Ponderosa Steakhouse at 2020 West Broadway in Princeton, 812-386-6116.
This Gibson Southern Sports broadcast is proudly supported in part by Ours Cafe and Catering of Fort Branch. Ours is locally owned and operated. They're located at 104 North Main Street with a full menu of homemade food. They also provide catering services for events large or small in size. Their phone number is 812-615-0039. They're on Facebook under Ours Cafe and Catering Company. The restaurant is open Tuesday through Sunday.
Welcome back here to Gibson Southern High School as we wrap up the United Fidelity Bank halftime show. It's 25-20. Both ball clubs getting ready to start the third quarter action, and it looks like it'll be starting lineups here. As for the Gibson Southern Titans, you'll have Andrew Smith, Aiden Neal, Dawson Witt, Adam May, and Avery Gick. And for the Tecumseh Braves, it'll be Gavin Oxley, Stephen Molinette, Logan Arnold, Josh Jagalewski, and Woody Brucken. I'm Bob Bowser, alongside me Jason White. Hank McClain back in the studios at Wabash Valley College, keeping us on air if you're listening. Pleasure to Titans basketball as third quarter action now underway. Tecumseh with it, a little backdoor cut, reverse layup is up, no good, and Dawson Witt rips down the rebound. Now Neal gives it out to Smith. Smith on the right wing. Dribbles back out, now to Neal on the right wing. Top of the key to Adam May. Gets it to the right elbow to Witt. Witt down the paint, up. Well, shot's no good. Thought he had an excellent opportunity to get a couple points right there. Got to get him going here in this second half. So now man-to-man defense for the Titans. As Tecumseh swings it around the perimeter. Shot down the paint, up, and the finger roll is good for Woody Brucken. So we're just about a minute into this third quarter of play, and it's 27-20. As now Witt with the basketball. Tecumseh on top by 7. Aiden Neal, three-pointer, in and out, no good. So Tecumseh with the ball now in the half court. Gets it into the hands of Arnold. Arnold now swings it around to Molinet on the left wing. He's guarded by Andrew Smith. Now they get it out to Arnold. Three-point shot straight on. He misses one finally. Andrew Smith comes down with the rebound. And then a turnover. So Molinet has it, and he's going to slow it down. He was the only one down the floor. And then a touch foul called against the Titans.
It's going to be on Adam May. It's going to be his first, the team's first. 6:27 to go here in the third quarter.
So 27-20 is our score. 7-point lead for Tecumseh, and they have the basketball. 7 points. That is the biggest lead of the ball game, right? They had that earlier. So Molinet with it now. Swings it around to Arnold on the left baseline. Arnold down low to Bruckens. Bruckens kicks it back out to Molinet. Now they get it out to Oxley. One dribble. Kicks it off to Arnold. Arnold's going to dribble all the way out top, left side of the floor now. Three-point shot is up, off, no good for Molinet, but a second chance opportunity. So let's see what happens as Bruckens ran it down. So Molinet with the basketball now. Goes left side to Jagalewski. Swinging it around the perimeter now from left to right. Back to the left side. Arnold with it, left baseline. Look to get it inside. Can't. Now kicks it out to Molinet. Over to Bruckens, right side of the floor. Gives it to Oxley. Oxley stops. Kicks it over to Molinet on the far side. So a little patient offense right now on the second chance opportunity for Tecumseh. They reset the offense. They're going to get a double screen out top. Oxley down the left side of the paint. Now kicks it off to Arnold. Arnold in the paint. Spins. Throws it up. No good. And the rebound comes down to Avery Gick. So the only thing that hurt right there was called time. They took a lot of time off the clock.
But you did dodge a bullet. You didn't give up a second chance point.
So now Dawson Witt with the basketball. Aiden Neal with it. Now to May on the left wing. Still playing that matchup zone as May has it on the left wing. Out top to Witt. To Aiden Neal. Three-point shot. Catch, shoot. In and out. No good. Just can't buy that bucket. He got one there in the first half, but hasn't been able to put another one in the hole yet. Now Avery Gick steals it away. Coast to coast. Missed the layup.
Looked like he couldn't decide if he wanted to try to dunk it or not, and just fell right off the front of the rim.
Well, did I miss that? Did his knee kind of buckle there as he planted? No.
I did. Not that I saw, but
4 minutes, 20 seconds to go here. Murphy's Law, what can go wrong will go wrong. So now Molinet with the basketball for Tecumseh on the right wing, kicks it out to Oxley.
If Tecumseh gets the bucket on this trip, you might want to seriously think about taking a timeout before this game gets out of hand.
So Jagalewski with it now, guarded by Gick, kicks it back out, and Tecumseh is just working that offense. Patient, patient, patient. Oxley kicks it over to Molinet. Molinet thought about the three, thought about going right baseline, then swings it back out. Bruckens now has it. Top of the key, goes right side. Take the three-pointer by Oxley. Off to Jagalewski. To Bruckens. Now to Molinet. Three-point shot is up, and it's good. And a timeout called by Tecumseh with 3 minutes, 31 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Biggest lead of the night, 30-20. Tecumseh on top as you're listening to 89.1.
Welcome, Titan
Bye-bye.
basketball fans. United Fidelity Bank looks forward to another great basketball season and to serving the South Gibson community. As part of our commitment to you, Darla Barton and her friendly staff are available to assist you with all of your personal and commercial banking needs. Visit our banking center located at 810 East Locust Street in Fort Branch to learn about the exciting products and services we have to offer, including online banking and bill pay, mobile banking, text alerts, and free ATM transactions. United Fidelity Bank, big enough to help you, but small enough to know you. Go Titans!
Ten-point lead, 30-20. It'll be Gibson Southern basketball as they'll have the full length of the court to go here. As a timeout called by Tecumseh. Caden Hurlis checks in. So you have Hurlis, Andrew Smith, Aiden Neal, Avery Gick, and Dawson Witt on the floor for the Gibson Southern Titans. Now it looks like a little half court. No, it's man-to-man. They're still in that matchup man-to-man. They just extended it now out beyond the three-point line as Hurlis with the basketball. Backs it out, gives it to Witt, now left wing to Aiden Neal. Neal to the top of the key, right side of the floor. Kicks it over to Avery Gick, ball stolen away. As Jagalewski has it, gives it off into the hands of Molinette. Molinette now out to Oxley as Tecumseh will set the offense. To Bruckens, now to Molinette. Jagalewski on the left wing, gives it out to Oxley, swings it around the perimeter now. Molinette with it on the right baseline, cross court, over to Oxley. Three-point shot is up and good. And these kids can shoot the basketball.
Well, their passing is really crisp on the offensive end too, isn't it?
Yes, very crisp. They make good cuts. Seeing a lot of good things out of this Tecumseh basketball team. But right now, I think that double overtime last night with Tell City for the Titans has taken it out of them. As Dawson Witt tried to put up the 8-footer on the left side of the paint, it's no good. In and out, literally it touched every part of the orange. So that double overtime last night might have taken everything out of the leg of the Titans. Now the ball goes down to Bruckens. The shot is up. The bucket is good. And Woody Brucken is going to have the opportunity at an old-fashioned three-point play.
Dawson Witt picks up the personal. It's his second, team second. 2:03 to go here in the third quarter.
So now Taylor Lichnich checking into the ball game. Aiden Neal will get a break.
Well, Coach Runyon's wanting to know how that continuation bucket came about.
So Woody Brucken at the free throw line. It's up. No good. And the loose ball rebound comes down into the hands of Taylor Lichnich, and a timeout called by Gibson Southern with 1:59 remaining here in the third quarter. 35-20. It's a 15-point lead for Tecumseh in this Pocket Athletic.
This Gibson Southern Sports broadcast is proudly supported in part by Ours Cafe and Catering of Fort Branch. Ours is locally owned and operated. They're located at 104 North Main Street with a full menu of homemade food. They also provide catering services for events large or small in size. Their phone number is 812-615-0039. They're on Facebook under Ours Cafe and Catering Company. The restaurant is open Tuesday through Sunday.
Welcome back here to Gibson Southern High School. A 10-0 run to start this third quarter of play for Tecumseh. And now it's all of a sudden 35-20. The Tecumseh Braves on top of the Gibson Southern Titans here in Pocket Athletic Conference play. And, Jason, I tell you what, this ball club for Tecumseh's come out and playing real good ball.
They really are. They're shooting well, and this team is 10-10, but, boy, they play the game pretty well, don't they? I mean, just their passing, their cuts, their shooting.
A 1A ball club, right?
Yeah.
They could make some noise come postseason. They may have to run into Forest Park as the Titans tried to get the ball down low. It's stolen away, and here comes Molinette. Forest Park's still 1A. So that's a good ball club right there as well. But crisp offense here, and we're going to have a jump ball call as Brucken tried to take it inside. He's tied up, and the alternate possession arrow goes to the Gibson Southern Titans. 1 minute, 39 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Caden Hurlis will bring the ball up. You got Hurlis, Witt, Lichnich, Smith, and Gick on the floor for the Titans. DuPont now in the ball game for Tecumseh. So Lichnich with it, left side of the floor to Hurlis. And looks like they're going to box and one, and they've got DuPont on Witt, and you might as well put a saddle on him because he's riding him like a horse.
Boy, he really is, and starting to get a little bit physical there. So I apologize. I'm having all kinds of trouble with my headset here.
Well, the foul call there on DuPont. His first of the ball game. First on the team here in this third quarter of play. Now Witt with the basketball. Down low gets it to Andrew Smith. He goes up over the top. Good. Andrew Smith puts up the bucket just below the right block off the glass.
That's the first bucket of the second half for the Titans. And, Bob, earlier I was having trouble hearing my headset. It was down, but you were talking about what class. I think did you say 2A or 1A? Because Tecumseh and Forest Park are both 2A.
Oh, they're 2A ball
so
club?
I apologize. I couldn't hear what you were saying.
Not a problem. There's a foul called.
Taylor Lynch just picked up his second personal. It is the team's third. We're down to 45.5 seconds to go here in the third quarter.
Yeah, for some reason I was thinking that, Tecumseh, Forest Park, I was thinking they were more 1A schools, but maybe that's just in football.
Yes.
Okay. But 2A ball clubs, that Forest Park team's pretty good. We'll get to see them here a little later on this season. Jagalewski with the basketball, kicks it out to Molinet, swings it around. Now Oxley with the basketball, guarded by Hurlis. To the right elbow, goes to the left wing. They're going to dribble it back out in the hands of Bruckens. Gives it to DuPont. Down to 17 seconds remaining here in this third quarter. 35-22. Oxley with it, gives it off to Molinet. He's double-teamed. Out near the half line, ball was thrown away, but then it was taken right back, and they get a layup. Wow. And that's going to end the third quarter of play. It's the Tecumseh Braves 37, the Gibson Southern Titans 22. We're going to take a break. When we come back, 8 minutes of basketball remains here from Gibson Southern High School as you're listening to 89.1 The Bash.
The Gibson Southern Athletic Boosters proudly support all Titan athletes and sports teams and support this broadcast of Gibson Southern Titan Sports. More information on the Titan Boosters is available online at the Gibson Southern High School website. Then just look for the booster logo. Good luck, Lady Titan and Titan basketball teams from the Gibson Southern Athletic Boosters, proud supporters of this broadcast.
Princeton Ponderosa Steakhouse at 2020 West Broadway in Princeton is a proud sponsor of the Gibson Southern Titans. Ponderosa offers many grilled entrees to enjoy with or without their Keep It Coming Fresh buffet. The grilled entrees or buffet are also available for take-home or tailgate parties. Open Sunday and Tuesday through Thursday from 10:30 to 9, and Friday and Saturday from 10:30 to 10, closed on Mondays. Ponderosa Steakhouse at 2020 West Broadway in Princeton, 812-386-6116.
Welcome back here to Gibson Southern High School. 8 minutes of basketball remains. 37-22. The Tecumseh Braves on top of the Gibson Southern Titans. And, Jason, you talked earlier in the pregame about the fact that the Gibson Southern Titans need to score, and they needed to score into the 50s in tonight's game, and they're at 22 points.
Well, and a big result of that, the third quarter, they got outscored 12-2 in the third quarter of play. Tough to win when that's your point total.
So Tecumseh with the basketball here to start the fourth quarter, and it looks like they're going to do a lot of pass and cut and spread you out and see what happens as Oxley steps out of bounds there. I thought he might have got pushed, but either way, it'll be Gibson Southern basketball. Well, as you know,
there's kind of some creative contact down there
along
the baseline, drive him out.
Speaking of creative, 22 points. The Titans are going to have to create some major offense, not only to get back into this game, but to give themselves a chance to win it. And you don't have time to work it forever as Witt puts up the three-pointer, no good. But Hurlis flies in there and keeps it alive. Caden Hurlis, the freshman, did a nice job giving a second chance opportunity here. Now Litznitz with the ball, top of the key, gives it off to Andrew Smith. Smith backs it out. They're going to reset the offense here. Down 15 points. Litznitz to Hurlis. Hurlis at the top of the key. And we got 3-second call against the Gibson Southern Titans.
Well, and you had a second chance opportunity there, but then turnover is going to take it away. And you're getting to the point now where you you're almost in a situation where you've got to start getting stops on the defensive end if you want a chance to cut into this lead.
Well, they're going with full court jump trap pressure here as DuPont now kicks it down to Jagielowski, back to DuPont. And for the Titans on that, the worst thing was, and a foul called against the Gibson Southern Titans.
It's going to be on Aiden Neal, Bob. It's going to be his second, team's fourth. We're down to 6:45 left here in the fourth quarter. What were you saying, Coach?
Well, what I was going to say is the worst thing about that last possession, they got the second chance opportunity, but then because of the turnover, all they did was take time off the clock to hurt them with a 15-point deficit. Now the ball loose on the baseline, and Andrew Smith's going to come up with it. Gives it off to Aiden Neal, Neal to Hurlis. Now it's up ahead to Witt. Three-point shot is off, no good. Gick gets the rebound. And then the ball stolen away. So a turnover, and here comes Tecumseh. Arnold to DuPont, and DuPont took as many steps as I take to get down to bleachers. And that's a traveling violation. Sorry, son.
That is a long trip. But, you know, I think you're right. Not to make excuses for the Titans, but it seems like they've got no legs here in this fourth after that game last night.
You know, you go double overtime the night before, and not only is it about the legs, but it's also about the heart a little bit because you know you were right there. You had a chance to get a win on the road against a quality ball club in Tell City, and you just couldn't pull it off. As Andrew Smith from the right baseline puts up the three-pointer, no good.
But talking from the physical standpoint, when you see that guys aren't getting off the floor with the normal elevation that they are, that's the physical side of it.
Oxley double-teamed. DuPont has it down low. They give it to Bruckens. Bruckens gets hammered. Pick a number on that one.
Well, it's got to be 10 or 12. It was a nice little tag team on the baseline. And it's going to go to number 10, Caden Hurlis. It's going to be his first, team's fifth. 5:48 to go, fourth quarter.
So Woody Brucken will be at the free throw line.
At least on that one, they're making him earn it at the free throw line.
Oh, yeah.
He's been getting one layup after another tonight.
First free throw is no good as Adam May and Taylor Listeners check in. Caden Hurlis and Avery Gick will get a break here for the Titans.
Brucken with 16 points on the night.
5 minutes, 48 seconds to go here in the ball game. Second free throw for Brucken is up and good. 16-point lead for Tecumseh. They're in this half-court trap mode now, 1-2-2. Andrew Smith to the left wing now. Dribbles back out.
Now to the point where you got to score now, right? I mean, to have it any chance, you've got to take advantage of every possession.
Now Aiden Neal with the basketball. Lifnich to Smith to Witt. Witt lost it on the way up, gets it back into the paint, bowls his way down, shot is up and good, and Dawson Witt, is that going to be what primes the pump to get him going?
Maybe that'll be the spark the Titans need as he got that loose ball back and went strong to the bucket, took it right to the grill of Jagielowski. It's going to be his third, team second. 5:20 to go here in the fourth quarter.
Dawson Witt trying to complete the old-fashioned three-point play. The shot is up. It's no good. Bruckens comes down with the rebound. Hands it off to DuPont. Still full-court pressure here from the Titans. Looking to jump trap, and now Aiden Neal knocks it away, saves it back in bounds, but it goes right in the hands of DuPont.
He's been all over the floor tonight, hasn't he? He just dove into the first row.
He's going to need a little ice bath here tonight. So now Oxley with the basketball. Gives it off to Arnold. Arnold back to Oxley. Three-pointer, good. That jump. How's this team 10-10? Is it because maybe they've gone up, losing ball games to teams that are bigger?
Well, I mean, just the nature of the beast is the area. You've got to play some tougher teams, but I don't have an answer to that.
Lifnich misses the three-point shot. Tecumseh with the rebound. 7 points in the second half, right? As a wild shot thrown up there by Arnold. That's the first time tonight I've seen that team out of control. Now Neal, three-pointer off, no good. Fighting for it. Tecumseh comes up with the basketball. Boy, we're getting close to the halfway point here of the fourth quarter, and it's 41-24, a 17-point lead for Tecumseh. So Oxley with the basketball now. Kicks it off to Arnold. Arnold now Back to Oxley on the left baseline. He drives up, and a foul called against Tecumseh.
Going to call a moving screen on Logan Arnold, Bob. It's going to be his first personal, the team's third. 3:49 to go here in the fourth quarter.
Right now, Tecumseh going to take a timeout with 3:49 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. 41-24, the Tecumseh Braves on top of the Gibson Southern Titans. As you're listening to 89.1, The Bash.
H&R Block, 615 North Walnut in Mount Carmel, is a proud supporter of the Gibson Southern Titans. H&R Block has been preparing taxes since 1955, and no return is too complicated for them. Getting the most back for you starts with getting the most expertise. For bankruptcy, corporations, estates, farms, and lots of other needs. Their phone number is 618-262-5932. That's 618-262-5932. H&R Block, you've come to the right place. Go Titans, from everyone at H&R Block in Mount Carmel.
Welcome, Titan basketball fans. United Fidelity Bank looks forward to another great basketball season and to serving the South Gibson community. As part of our commitment to you, Darla Barton and her friendly staff are available to assist you with all of your personal and commercial banking needs. Visit our banking center located at 810 East Locust Street in Fort Branch to learn about the exciting products and services we have to offer, including online banking and bill pay, mobile banking, text alerts, and free ATM transactions. United Fidelity Bank, big enough to help you, but small enough to know you. Go Titans.
Welcome back here to Gibson Southern High School. 3 minutes, 49 seconds remaining in the ball game. Titans are down 41-24. And now checking in the ball game, Carson Brindle. So you have Dawson Witt, Carson Brindle, Hurlis, Neal, and Lisnich on the floor. Hurlis out top, gets a screen from Witt, goes down, shot is up, no good. And it goes out of bounds off the foot of Brucken, and it'll be Titans basketball. It's been a rough second half for the Gibson Southern Titans. 7 points, right? They had 17 at half, or am I mistaken?
They scored a total of 4 points.
And now
they had 20 at the half, and now there's their 6 points of the night.
Dawson Witt buried it from about 10 feet from the left baseline. 41-26. Oxley gives it over to Arnold, to Molinette. Cross court to Brucken, out top. And they're just going to swing it around right now to take time off the clock. Titans have 5 fouls, so they've still got to get another one before even potential of shooting some free throws. So 3 minutes to go here in the ball game. Molinette with the basketball. So Bruckens now far side to Molinette, down low. Shot is up, and it's good for Arnold, and he's going to have an opportunity at an old-fashioned three-point play.
Foul's going to be on Dawson Witt. It's going to be his third, team 6. 2:48 to go here in the fourth quarter.
So Logan Arnold will be at the free throw line. And, Jason, if I'm not mistaken, their top 6 players are all seniors. So the free throw is good for Logan Arnold. And I know DuPont comes in. Actually, the starting 5 seniors, the 7th man is a senior. The 6th man's a junior in DuPont. So now Hurlis with the basketball. Kicks it back over to Witt. Witt, left wing, dribbles to the top of the key, spins. Picks up his dribble now, gets it inside to Lipsnich, outside to Brindle, three-pointer, no good. Ball loose, picked up by Aiden Neal, back to Witt, three-pointer, good. Bingo, nothing but the bottom of the net there for Dawson Witt.
Aiden Neal keeping it alive, kicks it to Witt, who drains a three.
Little soccer ball right there. As long as it works, we won't be negative about it. So now Oxley with it. You can clearly see they're looking to move the basketball, make Gibson Southern foul them to go to the free throw line. 44-29. Ball down low to Arnold, kicks it out to Molinette. Three-point shot is up and good. So 47-29 now. Biggest lead of the ball game at 18 points. Dawson Witt firing away. The bank's closed, though. Steph, you should be at home. No more work tonight on a Friday night. So now Oxley gets it down low to Jagalewski, out to Brucken. Brucken into the paint, throws it up wildly. That's the second time they've thrown up a wild shot. Dawson Witt come away with the rebound, gets it up to Aiden Neal, back to Witt. Witt down the paint, kicks it out to Brindle, back out top now to Neal. Neal to Witt. Witt back to Neal. Neal goes inside, and there's going to be a foul called against Tecumseh.
Nice little give and go there. Neal to Witt, back to Neal, who drove to the bucket, drew the personal on Jagielowski. It's his fourth, team's fourth, 1:01 to go here in the ballgame.
So Aiden Neal will be at the free throw line after we get a little custodial work down there by Jagielowski. Josh Jagielowski wiping up the sweat from where players hit the floor. So Aiden Neal, the left-hander, is going to put the first free throw up here. It's up and good. He'll have an opportunity at one more now. Adam May checks in. Dawson Witt will get a break here. So Aiden Neal at the free throw line. Second one is up and off, no good. Ball kept in by Bruckens. Tecumseh with the basketball. Under a minute to go here in the ball game. Make sure you stick around with us in the postgame show, which will be brought to you by United Fidelity Bank. So Tecumseh with the ball. Oxley with it to the left elbow. Kicks it back out now to Jagielowski. Bruckens near the jump circle has it. Guarded by Brindle. Little double team now. He dribbles out of it, gives it off to Mullinette, cross-court over to Oxley. Down to 25 seconds here. Arnold with the basketball, far side. And it looks like, for all intents and purposes, this ball game is going to be over. Down to 13 seconds. It was a Pocket Athletic Conference affair here tonight at Gibson Southern High School, where we're going to have the final score. The Tecumseh Braves 47, the Gibson Southern Titans 30. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll get into the United Fidelity Bank postgame show as you're listening to 89.1 The Bash.
Welcome, Titan basketball fans. United Fidelity Bank looks forward to another great basketball season and to serving the South Gibson community. As part of our commitment to you, Darla Barton and her friendly staff are available to assist you with all of your personal and commercial banking needs. Visit our banking center located at 810 East Locust Street in Fort Branch to learn about the exciting products and services we have to offer, including online banking and bill pay, mobile banking, text alerts, and free ATM transactions. United Fidelity Bank, big enough to help you, but small enough to know you. Go Titans.
This Gibson Southern Sports broadcast is proudly supported in part by Ours Cafe and Catering of Fort Branch. Ours is locally owned and operated. They're located at 104 North Main Street with a full menu of homemade food. They also provide catering services for events large or small in size. Their phone number is 812-615-0039. They're on Facebook under Ours Cafe and Catering Company. The restaurant is open Tuesday through Sunday. The Gibson Southern Athletic Boosters proudly support all Titan athletes and sports teams and support this broadcast of Gibson Southern Titan Sports. More information on the Titan Boosters is available online at the Gibson Southern High School website. Then just look for the booster logo. Good luck, Lady Titan and Titan basketball teams from the Gibson Southern Athletic Boosters, proud supporters of this broadcast.
Welcome back here to Gibson Southern High School. We're in the United Fidelity Bank post-game show. Final score here tonight in the varsity contest, Tecumseh 47-30 over your Gibson Southern Titans. Earlier in the JV ball game, 59-44, Gibson Southern won, so it was a split here tonight. Gibson Southern winning the JV, Tecumseh winning the varsity. And right now, Jason, if you would please, let's go with a rundown of the scoring for tonight's varsity action.
No problem, Bob. For the victorious Tecumseh Braves, leading the way was Woody Brucken with 17 points. He had 4, 5, 6, 7 field goals and was 3 of 5 from the free throw line here tonight. Also in double figures, Logan Arnold. He added 12 points. He had 3 balls and was 1 of 1 from the free throw line. Gavin Oxley, 3 long-range threes, all from the corner. 9 points in the game tonight for Gavin Oxley. Steve Mullinette, he had 2 balls, both coming in the second half for 6 points here tonight. And Josh Jagielowski, he had a first quarter 3 for 3 points here tonight. As a team, Tecumseh, 4 of 6 from the free throw line, and they had 9 field goals from beyond the three-point arc. And for your Gibson Southern Titans, one player in double figures, Dawson Witt. He had 10 points, 7 of them coming in the second half. He had 2 3 balls and 2 other field goals, was 0 of 3 from the free throw line. Aiden Neal, he had a 3 ball and 1 of 2 from the free throw line for 4 points. Andrew Smith, 4 buckets tonight for 8 points. Adam May, 1 bucket, 2 of 2 from the free throw line for 4 points. And Avery Gick had 2 field goals tonight, both coming in the first quarter. As a team, Gibson Southern Titans, they were 3 of 7 from the free throw line, and they had 3 field goals from beyond the three-point arc, where they lose in Pocket Athletic Conference action tonight to Tecumseh, 47-30.
All right, Jason. Well, that's going to wrap up the United Fidelity Bank post-game show. As tomorrow morning, 11:20 a.m. approximately, we'll have the pregame show for Gibson Southern Lady Titans basketball, as they'll be in the regional semifinals with the Vincennes Lincoln Lady Alice's. So for Paul Wilcoxon and Hank McClain back in the studios, good job, guys. For Jason White, I'm Bob Bowser saying good night, and we'll see you tomorrow in Charlestown as you're listening to 89.1 The Bounce.